Today we're going to talk about fucking trolls. You get fucking trolls. I guess there's always been trolls, trolling and comment people and all that stuff, but how much of it is the machine? You know, some of them can't be real people, they've got to be AI. Who gives a shit? You have to wonder, there's been a phenomenon since I've been watching videos. I'll go and at certain times, all the comments are from like right then, 5 minutes ago, and they're talking shit to me. I'm watching a video. How in the fuck are they talking shit to me? Well, you might add. Because that's the point. It's the audience. It's the audience that's the target. It's not the video. It's not the content. It's the audience that they want to get into the head of. That's the whole name of the game. That's why people build channels and make videos in the first place. You know, you want to share with somebody. You want to have dialogue. You want to discuss certain things. So you go down and you read these comments, and they're not talking to the video. They're talking to you. And how does that happen? Well, it's because you're targeted. Now, who's targeting you? Is it the government? Is it spiritual? Hey, what is it? It's a little bit of both. It's a nice hodgepodge of all of it. You know? Like, for example, the one talking about the hieroglyphic stuff. They know damn good and well. It's probably the neighbor. Like these guys, and I told them it's an act of war, but they're into that. They're Burning Man and creepy fucking ass sort of tech people. Most of them are okay. But like with the neighbor guy. I had a brief period of time where I got to spend time, speak with him back and forth. But then after that, it's like whoever had dialogue wasn't there anymore. I don't know if it was a walk-in. I don't know what it was. But, you know, obviously he's too good to have conversation. He needed to come over and he needed to, you know, drop certain things into my consciousness. And that's what you get. That's what you get from these people. These little things they like to drop into your consciousness. And you have to be aware of it when you read this stuff. You know, what are they saying? Why would they say it? I know who I am. I know what I do. I know what I can do better. And that's my business. That's for me, and that's my soul, and that's between me and my deity. So what causes people to want to get into that? Why do they want to get into that stream? Well, some people, and I know this because I've had some friends say it, you know, and I don't think they meant for me to hear it, or I don't think they meant for me to actually zero in on it, but they definitely feel like they're doing some sort of job, like iron sharpens iron. But they do little weird shit. They leave shit. Like Shannon, you do this, leaving the little fucking Eggman out in the woods. How much shit have I found randomly that somebody's left behind? That's gaslighting when they move your own shit. So these are tactics that they use. They're tactics, and they use them because there's an ultimate end. Let me tell you something about Anonymous. Anonymous is bullshit. You know, for all, you know, it seems like it's a good thing. And, you know, maybe it is for the most part. But you get a bunch of people who are doing the same bullshit, the same hacker shit. They're subject to the same human whims. They get mad at each other. They start fighting. They think you did something, so they're going to fucking be hacking into your shit. It's all bullshit. You know? And who triggers people to do stuff like that? Anyone from the outside can do that. They can suggest that this person has said something about you. They suggest this or that. They like to say things that you overhear. It's just a bunch of bullshit. It makes it really hard in your day-to-day life when you're trying to be spiritual. You're trying to find your own way. You're trying to find yourself. You know, somebody wants to get up your ass and tell you things that you already know about yourself. They're not helpful. They don't offer to help, and any help that they give you is always with some sort of tag onto it. It's either because they're going to steal something from you, or they want to get in there, and it's always something like that. You have to be aware of these people. And when you have these debates with people online, it's really pointless to have a debate. Most of these sock puppet people you see, they don't have any subscribers. You know, it's probably somebody you know. You know, like the bitch asking me for my address and asking me for my um email address for fishing. You know, brags 1 minute about fishing. I mean, with the PH, spear fishing, and then whaling. I've got a picture on the fucking wall of the whale. You know, so what's the high profile target? That's what whaling's after. That's like something you're supposed to do to a president of a company or whatever. The high profile target is the fucking spiritually sovereign person. Period. They don't want that here. If you haven't noticed that there's a fucking definite hive mind thing going on, well, take a look. Look into it. You know, it's not a coincidence. It's sad that people can't debate and can't talk because people are trapped in these roles. And I honestly think some of the demons or these fallen angels have incarnated, and that they're so stuck in their old tactics of tempting mankind that it's like muscle memory. They can't get out of it. You know, I feel like they've been given an opportunity to go out, you know, to come into the same situation clean of their shit and to be given the same exit strategy. I'm sure there's a point for evil in the universe, but why be evil to people that are trying to help you? Why be evil and do harm to somebody who's willing to like go out on a limb to do anything with you? You get negative people and you feel it. You feel them suck the life out of you like a vampire. And I won't even say vampire because when they suck that energy out of you, that's still your energy. And from it, when it goes into them and they fucking blow back some bullshit, a lot of times you can use that bullshit to see something. Now, it's not something you want to deal with the whole time, but I mean, it at least gives you a positive. We're always trying to look at the positive. It's hard enough in this world to be optimistic. It's very hard at this time. They got lines in the sky. The country's half divided. It's a mess. So if you don't have anything good to say, then don't say it. You know, because a tree is known by its fruits. Let's just say that. So the gangstalking phenomenon, the trolling and all that, my ultimate take on it is that we gangstalk ourselves. It's our higher self giving us prompts and clues to see. I don't need someone to be dedicated to that. I can get that from the wind if it blows something over that I put in the wrong place. Isn't fucking the world hard enough? Isn't it hard enough to like live and thrive in this world, to be in a good mood and to be who you got to be for someone else without somebody getting in some little fucking gang and trying to maneuver against you? You got to question why would somebody even subscribe to that being something? Is it because their life is such a piece of shit that they got abandoned in little bands like that? Well, there is a technocracy, and it's definitely something to it. But just check it out, you know. Watch the comments, and when you see comments like that, and when you know it's not a normal thing, don't let it suck that energy out of you. Don't feed those sharks. Don't feed those archons with the loosh. They'll call you names. They'll call you all kinds of shit. But ultimately, everyone is just as much of everything else in this world. We're all everything interlaced in this experience. And, you know, do the best you can in the positions you are. That's all I really want to say. We got the orgone bubble kicking. Thing is amazing. The bluebirds ain't real.